irritated too often nowadays. What's up, Virgo? Had to take a break from fucking all the bullshit and come let off some steam. I just been letting things bother me way too much. Way too much. Been acting like a straight bitch. Hell yeah, I remember you, Berto. What's up, Charles? Chilling, man. Just trying to avoid killing somebody, that's all. Nobody in particular, just anybody I bump into. My irritation. I feel sorry for the next person that fucking. I'm just gonna take all my frustrations out on that person. Just beat them into the ground until blood's coming out of their ears, eyes, and nose, and mouth. When you know what to do, and you still fucking do it, it's worse because you know better, man. You know, don't expect anything from anyone, and you'll never be let down, man. You know. But I I expect people to act right if they should, you know. And when they don't, it's just like, the fuck's your problem, you know? And I waste too much time fucking throwing a bitch fit or whatever, you know, instead of just handling the shit, getting it done, and saying, you know what, fuck you know. Because that's what I would do for that one. All I do is make myself look bad when I do that bullshit. And then people have an excuse. I give people outs, man. I give them outs. Because everybody understands, oh, fuck him. I would have done that shit too. I got Chowski puppies for sale. Anybody want a Chowski? Leave me your information. $200 and a Chowski is yours. That's a more than 50% discount because I want to get rid of them. $13 is fucking crazy. On top of the other 4 that are here, 17 fucking dogs is insane. And the puppies are impossible to get mad at. They're just impossible to get mad at, man. Nah, they're not purebred papers. I mean, Chow and the Husky are purebred, but they might have papers. I don't know. They're not like show dogs or nothing. They were just family dogs that I didn't even know Chowski's was like a breed now, but apparently Chowski's is a breed. Man, send you one. The money you got in, you should be flying over here, picking it up, and taking it home. I didn't even know Chowski was like a thing, but apparently it's a breed. They're just past 6 weeks, but these little bastards eat, drink, and run amok. They can go. Trust me, they can go. I mean, I just walk outside and it's an instant friggin', you know, they rush you. And that's another thing. They're very family. Like, since they were born, they've been like amongst us. You know what I mean? They've been kenneled or they're running everywhere everybody else gets to go. They're already, not all of them, but the majority of them are already potty trained. The older dogs must have taught them because I didn't do it. They're they're tricolored, man. There's a bunch of them. There's two moms. The mom's like a tan, and the other mom's a white, all white. Man, I didn't smoke weed yesterday. Did I? Wait, maybe I did. Yeah, I did. I didn't smoke weed today though. Yeah, let me know, man, because these dogs. If man, you check out my Instagram. I posted a picture with me and one of them because there's this one. There actually there's two of them, and man, they are straight babies, man. They cry and they need to be held, and these are the ones I'm gonna try to sell first because they are high maintenance dogs, man. The girls, they carry them around, they treat them like they're little dolls and people, so they think they're like, they don't think they have to do anything, but they all run in a pack. It's insane. If they were all big dog, man, they would take over the shit, you know? Thank God I'm in the middle of renovation because they took over the fucking living room that leads to the backyard. They took it over. I blocked them in there and just said, you know what I mean? Took out the carbon, but it's still so much work. I can't believe how much work it is. My oldest daughter who stays with me, she's been, helping out a lot, thank God, and the girls. Or else, honestly, if it wasn't for that help, I would just walk off. You know what I mean? I would just be like, maybe call somebody and say, hey, the fucking house is overrun, man. I'm gone. But I'm done bitching about shit because it doesn't matter. There's people that it don't matter what you say or do. It's just you're just wasting your time, wasting your breath. If that's how people are, that's just how they are. Nothing you can do. But for someone who wouldn't do no shit like that, I take it a little personal, and I shouldn't, because I just make myself look like an ass. What's up, Sam? They're Chowskis. They're half Chow, half Husky. Check out my I posted a picture with one of them last night. If you got Instagram, check out Valley Ryan 13. They're adorable, man. One of the moms is a big, tall husky, so those ones are gonna probably be a little taller, and the other mom is like a short little Chowski. And anybody sees these dogs, I mean, there's no way. Man, big hurricane, touch my cheek, swing. Check it out, man. If you're interested, DM me, man. Like I said, I'm selling for $200. I was selling them for $5, but I can't do it, man. I just want to get rid of them to good homes, man. They're good family dogs. The chows are weirdos, man. The chows are straight weirdos, but huskies are good dogs, man. And the two kind of, they breed well together. I didn't know Chowski was an actual, puppy till my first litter. She's had 2 litters already. And I think we probably gave those all the way, so there's no more family members that need dogs. Man, I don't know. That's just none of my business, man. Why you always talking about cheeks, man? That might be saying something. You ever think about that? You're very interested in prison love. You've obviously never met Sydney. Sydney would have definitely took fucking Big Herc's cheeks. I guarantee it. Sydney was a bad man. Gay as fuck, but he was bad man. It was funny because there was one of his homeboys in there. His name was Push Up, and he said, I heard him tell you, like, man, I don't know why Ralph be acting like. I guess his name was Ralph, really. He's like, I don't know why Ralph act like that in here. He don't act like that on the street. I guess people flip, you know. What up, Scotty? How's Canada, homie? Man, I'm telling you, it's a really good family dog. And they're already family, you know. They're needy and want to be a part of a crew, you know. But they don't cry all night or carry on or nothing like that. There's a couple of them that, you know, if they hear you or smell you, they want to be picked up because the girls are always picking them up and carrying them around. She had like two of them in a headlock walking down the hallway there. They busted loose. There was a full-on jailbreak, man, and I almost lost it. 13 puppies just, bow, on the loose. Yeah, you guys are getting a little weird up there, huh? Politics are kind of dead. It seems like fucking Trump's gone, and all of a sudden, like, no more politics. Nobody wants to talk about Biden, you know? I guarantee you, hey, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Not on either team. Don't give a shit. But if Trump was president and gas was $6 a fucking gallon, they would throw a shit fit, you know? Every one of those fucking lames would have been crying like, you know. But Biden, $6 gas, fuck it. Let's not even talk about it. I don't get it. To me, it's just silly, you know? You have to pick, oh, I'm a Democrat. You know, what if you got on both sides of the, man, I don't know for sure, but I would 99.9% sure Biden would get his cheeks taken. South America, man, there's some nice countries down there. If I went anywhere, it'd be South America. Well, I speak the language, and the people are, you know, the people are cool. A lot of culture down there. A lot of culture. And it's got the Latina ladies. Honduras. Colombia. Maybe Colombia. Just because that's where Shakira's from. Maybe I can bump into her in the mall. I was on that, what was that? What the fuck's that? Collective or Gunner? That Gunner's guy. I was on his live, and man, I don't understand how some people just get crazy amounts of YouTube love, and some people just get straight broomsticked with no Vaseline. Oh, damn, is Herc in here still? Or his cheeks in here still? He's gonna like that one. That dude always likes talking about the butt play. The gay prison butt play. I don't think it's really Nick, but it could be. I'm not gonna check. I don't care enough to check. Well, there he goes. OG Silverback, who's that? Don't you? Hey, broomstick, no Vaseline, cheeks. I mean, come on. Man, you're gonna lose me subscribers, man. It was about, but that was the whole topic was, is it gay or not? And you know what's funny is that last live cost me like 12 subscribers. They must have caught a piece they didn't like, you know. OG Silverback. I don't know who that is. I think I've seen him before though. If it's the guy I'm talking about or I'm thinking about. YouTube spit me in a weird world right now, you know what I mean? Like it's like weird what they recommend for you and where you get put, and I think they're weeding me out of the of the prison genre. I don't talk enough about men getting their cheeks busted. YouTube used to be so cool, man. So, you know, you'd go on YouTube just to see some bullshit like this. Just, you know, man, I don't edit a video. I've never edited one video. You could probably hear me, Dodge Blue. I mean, right now, that's like the least of my concern, you know? No, there hasn't been no reconciliation. Shoot. We do not speak. You know, you could have one person like saying, "Oh, can we have an adult conversation?" And then you're like, well, there's no adults here, so why are we gonna have an adult conversation? You know, I think some people, it is what it is, man. Like I said, certain things bother me, you know, and instead of just leaving it where it is, you know, I get all fucking stupid, and then I end up making myself look bad, which will automatically victimize someone else, you know? Yeah, they're all evil succubus bitches. God, I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. You know, that's the thing about women. They will take their shit to the grave, you know? They will lie, and they'll make you confess everything. And then when it's their turn, no, they ain't gonna give you that thing. Man, don't ask somebody to do some shit that you won't do. What the fuck? It's things like that that I just, you know, just bother me. And I can't let it bother me. I know. And I know. I know. Because every time I get pissed off, do say whatever, some stupid shit, always the fucking victims. But I always help. You know what I mean? And honestly, now, Scotty, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I can tell you the honest to God truth. You know what? Shit just is where it is what it is. Man, there ain't no cheek busting in this chat, man. We're all men, exit only, homie. You take that cheek busting, a big hurt. You know? You can only do so much, Scotty, before, you know. I'm at the point right now, I'm going to end up killing somebody, getting killed, or going to prison. That's the road I'm on right now. And it's like, for what? The shit ain't worth it, man. It's just not worth it. You know? And you think, you know, I'm big on respect, man. I hate being disrespected. Bad. Oh, yeah, he's all about that. I hate being disrespected, and I don't disrespect nobody. So why are you disrespecting me, you know? I don't know, but I mean, I haven't seen a Big Hurt video in years. It's just the whole double standard. You know what I mean? There's a double standard that, okay, you get to do whatever you want, no problem. And I get to get fucked with because I'm me. Now, on what fucking planet is that okay? Somebody please tell me, you know? And then someone wants to sit there and have a fucking adult conversation, but when it's your turn to talk, it's like they fucking go back to their little baby bullshit and ignore or fucking don't want to hear it, you know? Listen, narcissists hate criticism. They will not listen, they will not hear you. They will lie, cry, or ignore, man. It's just the way it is, you know? And trying to change that or fix that is gonna end up making you look like a fucking idiot. Take it from me, I've done it. You know? And every time I make myself look bad, you know? But to me, it's like, okay, say your son has a birthday and they claim that they don't want to get in the middle of it. They're neutral. Your kids are all neutral. And, you know, they're not going to get involved in it. But then your son ignores your happy birthday. Nobody tells you about the birthday dinner. And you're stuck. Yeah, you're the narcissist. I'm the narcissist. Well, if I'm the narcissist, why am I taking the time to try to understand you? That doesn't make me, that makes me not a narcissist. And then they all go out to dinner and have a merry fucking happy family dinner. And, you know, good for them. But it's like, how would you feel, motherfucker? You know what I mean? God, fucking people, man. Now, they would be offended, they'd be pissed, they'd be, you know, all that. But I'm just supposed to take it, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. Man, my YouTube videos have got me in more shit than anything, you know? I don't give a fuck. Check it out. Go fucking pray about it. Go to church. Because you're not going to do shit. You know? People just talk, man. That's all it is blah, blah, blah. You know? Just blah, 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 man. You know? What do you do? What do you do? This has been, Berto, no bullshit. This has been like a 7, 8 year, 9 year thing, you know? What the fuck? Who the fuck do people think they are? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I gotta respect, and I can't do anything to hurt somebody's feelings. But just because I'm a fucking asshole, or I tell people how it is, or whatever the case, I don't have feelings, and you can just do dirty shit. Come on, man. Not once have I heard a fucking I'm sorry, or damn, that's fucked up. You know? Me and my daughter stuck here with all this bullshit, you know? And what can you do, man? What can you do? I've slept like maybe 2 hours a night because I'm cleaning and fucking renovating my house. It's just a nightmare. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who, Splinter? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and that's another thing, man, is I have never smutted you up. Not fucking once. And I could air you out, man. I could air you the fuck out. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna stoop to somebody's level, you know? I'm just not gonna do it because to me, if you talk shit about your dad, your mom, your brother, you know, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, to me it's embarrassing, man. It's just embarrassing. If I was talking to a chick and she came in and started talking shit about her husband, or I'm like, that's embarrassing, you know? I have no respect for you now. That's just me though, man. You don't do that to people, you know? You don't do someone that will take somebody's personal, intimate relationship and broadcast that shit is a piece of shit. Let's be honest. Because the only reason they're doing it is attention or fucking to get someone to feel bad for them or to get someone to look stupid or whatever. I mean, it's going to work out. It's going to work out fine. And I'm at the point now where it's like, you know what? No hard feelings. You know, do what you do. I thought dude just went alive. Man, Crazy Nick gets on that fool. I don't know what it is. Man, I wish the best for both of them. Neither of them have done anything to me. I mean, Crazy Nick, he was just, he did his thing, but he wasn't like disrespectful. I hear you, man. Crazy Nick, he said some far out shit, you know, tried to play tough guy on my back, but he didn't really get out of line, I don't think. I've had a couple interactions with Prison Break Raw, but it was a long time ago. And that's the thing, Scotty, you know, is shit takes time. You know what I mean? It takes time to completely, you know, get a whole thing down. Please, no disrespect, but I will slap the shit out of that dude 7 days a week and twice on fucking Sunday, man. He don't want nothing to do with me. Trust me. Trust me. You out? All right, Scotty. I'm not sure, man. Man, if I fall asleep, it'll probably be like 5 and I gotta wake up at 6. I'm gonna give myself a heart attack, probably, with all the stress and worry about fucking nonsense. The last time we did a live, I think I was on here for like 4 hours. Just, I don't think I shut up once. I don't have anybody that I talk to. You know what I mean? I don't have anybody that I could trust and go and, you know, tell people certain things, and I don't have to worry about it getting broadcast news. You know, I don't have anybody like that. I never have. Everybody in Cali got a little bit of thugging, and that's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. Well, probably, maybe. You know, there's some parts of Cali that are pretty square, but they probably even have more more thug than some other spots. So honestly, that's why I started doing YouTube videos, whatever the fuck it was, how many years ago. It's just a place to go vent my frustrations and talk shit. And I'm still doing it about a lot of the same shit. You think I would learn? Think I would learn? But like I said, man, I have 3 narcissists I deal with on a daily basis. And it's hard, man. It's hard. You know, to call me a narcissist it's just factually incorrect, you know? Because I honestly do have empathy, and I honestly do try to look at everybody's point of view. I I can get into everybody's situation, whether I agree with it or not. I can see their point of view. That makes you not a narcissist. I think people just use these words that people just run around, regurgitating all stupid, they don't really know the meanings. Narcissism is a personality disorder, like bipolar, like all that, you know? Narcissists just don't really know, and they don't really stop. They don't really, If I was a narcissist, something happened to flip me. Because I'm so open minded now, there's no reason to lie to me. Really, no reason. One, I probably won't care. And two, I could probably understand just about everything. Unless you're going to talk about some, you know, some fucking child touching stuff. If that's you, I can't understand that, and just go shoot yourself in the face. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to do with those kind of people. But for everything else, I could probably understand it. Will I like it or do it or no? It's not about that, man. People, that's what closed-minded people are. They're too fixated on right and wrong. When everybody's right and wrongs are all over the place. I know I'm not. But I get called one. And it's like, that's what it's like to live or deal with a narcissist. It's like you're in the twilight zone, man. It's like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. And you can't explain yourself because they don't listen. You just end up wasting your goddamn time. And I'd say it all the fucking time. Time is your most valuable possession in this life. You only get so much and it never comes back. This life is nothing to play with, man. And people are fucking playing, People just are playing. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But people do things that just fucking get under my skin. And it's because I wouldn't do that shit. I don't care what the situation. I wouldn't put this shit on somebody else. I wouldn't put my shit on somebody else. No matter what. I avoid it at all costs. I mean, at work, people bring this shit to work. And I gotta listen to the fucking just meow all day, man. And it's like, man, can I just come to work and not have to listen to no bullshit, And then I gotta come home and work, and then it's like, I'm fucking mean to my dog or whatever, It's like, man, it's too much. It's just too much, And it's like, how much can one man fucking take? It's like they're pushing me and pushing me. Would you poke a bear once? And they got the fucking stick just jabbing him in the gut with it. Non-stop. What's going to happen if you keep poking a bear? You're going to get your fucking face ripped off, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What's up, NorCal? What part, man? Man, I had some mushrooms not that long ago, and it was pretty fucking chill. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed it. I only ate half a bag. Yeah, I think it was good. In high school, I had some bad trips, mainly off acid, but there was a couple of times on mushrooms that, I don't know, got a little weird. Probably because I was camping. In an all-boys camp. Is Cheek still in here? It's crazy the way your body works, all that shit. Man, a lot of people say it, but they don't mean it. And they don't give a fuck about the views or the subscribers, They do. They really do. But I'm going to tell you the God honest truth. I don't give a fuck about a subscriber. I appreciate every person I try to return every comment and like every comment just because I appreciate the time they take to watch, comment, whatever. I do fucking appreciate it. But I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I mean, to be Joe Rogan or something like that would be a cool ass fucking job. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't care. I really don't care. I think maybe in my 20s or 30s I might have, but I'm on the downhill. You know, once you get up 40, 50 years old, you're going downhill now, man. It's not, there's no more, I don't have that go get 'em in me. I just don't. But I do have a purpose now. And I think that's going to make a lot of difference in things. You need a purpose in life, you know? I think everything is a antidepressant, or could be an antidepressant if you have the right mindset, you know? But yeah, it does make you feel good, man. Not gonna lie. I haven't smoked weed today and I don't feel right. But I'm trying to just, you know, I've been on a good run, man. I've been on a good 10, 15-year run of substance abuse. And I'm getting to the point now where it's like, I'm over the bullshit, you know? Will I never do drugs again? No, I'm gonna do drugs again, most likely. But I don't have to. You know what I mean? And that is a good feeling. When I was on methadone or when I was on fucking oxys, you have to, or you're gonna get sick. I don't have anything that gets me sick. You know what I mean? If I want to do drugs, I can. If I don't have to. Those fucking pills and all that bullshit, you have to, you know? Alcohol, you have to drink, you know? And I don't know, some people can't. I've quit everything cold turkey, you know? Or there's some bad days where I had to fucking use coke to fucking get through some withdrawals, maybe. But, I didn't have to wake up and do shit. Man, honestly, if I wouldn't have slapped that dude in the methadone clinic, I would probably still be on methadone. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would be. But the withdrawal is hell, but it's fucking worth it, man. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about that. I think I've already lost my mind. I really do. I see the looks on people's faces, and I see like shit that's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that out loud. But when you have a group of people that are intentionally trying to make you crazy to look bad, it's hard not to look bad. You know? Because you're screaming from the fucking wherever you're at, saying, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. This is not happening. You know? I'm trying to tell you this is not happening. And I'm trying to tell you, I give evidence. And people just don't believe me for whatever reason. I don't lie. I'm not scared of shit. I have no reason to lie. But nobody believes me. When I was a fucking liar, everybody believed every word I said. What does that tell you? Everybody wants to hear bullshit. That's what it tells me. Nobody wants the truth. Nobody wants you to keep it real. They want you to fucking placate whatever, you know? Whatever they're going through or whatever they want, you know? It's like the people that will tell you, oh, I look so ugly today, when then, they're just fucking fishing for a compliment, you know? Social media to me has just ruined ruined people. It's ruined people, you know? Everybody is doing some sneaky shit on their phone. I don't care who it is. If somebody tells you they're not, they're a fucking liar, man. Straight up. Everybody's doing something. They shitting on their fucking phone, man. It's like, what's next? I don't give a fuck. I'll give you my phone right now. You can go fucking find whatever you want. You know? Just don't look at my camera roll because you're going to see a lot of dick pics. That's how I send my greeting out, with a fucking dick pic. But I'm telling you the truth, and the people that are screaming they're not a liar, that they don't do no shady shit, are doing the shadiest shit and are the biggest liars you've ever met. No bullshit. No bullshit. So he's like, what if it's not gaining anything, if there's no reason for it, if there's no monetary gain, there's nothing for it, you're just doing it for attention, or you're just doing it to stroke your ego, then whatever, do it, but don't be calling other people fucking liars, you know? Don't be trying to make them look bad because they know you're a fucking liar, you know? I think that's what it is. I think people know they're a liar and they don't like it. Man, people are bragging about shit that I'll take to the grave. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is your problem? I don't know how anybody gets away with anything nowadays anyway. Everywhere you go, you bring in your built-in tattletale right with you. You're a snitch, everyone's a snitch, and you don't even know it. You know? Oh, your phone has a camera and it's always recording. It is, man. And there's a lot of women that are just straight suckers. You know what I mean? So the fuck boys, they run game and you know, tell you fucking, you got a good personality because you chatted with them a couple times. How the fuck you know that, idiot? But you got some fucking starved for attention fucking female, and she's just fucking, you know? Trust me, I could finesse a motherfucker if I wanted to. I just don't want to, you know? I ain't no fuckboy, for one. And if you notice, they will go for the, you know, it's like wolves and tigers. They pick out the fucking weak link of the bunch, you know? The ones sobbing and fucking crying all over themselves. That's who they fucking go after. The broken leg, the fucking 90-year-old fucking ox just trying to catch up. But everybody has to understand one thing. In this universe, in this world, you get what you deserve, man. You may not see it right away. It may not hit you for a while, but karmic debt is real, and you're going to have to pay. My shit is paid in full with fucking interest. And I will not do nothing. I will not lie. I will not do nothing to nobody because I don't want no more bullshit. You know? I have paid for everything I've done wrong tenfold. I want my blessings now, man. You know what I mean? I've been living right for a long time. You know, I don't bother nobody. I mind my business. It's time to fucking... It's time to reap the rewards, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people don't want to see you happy. They say they do, but they really don't. I think people like seeing people struggle or seeing people fucked up because then it makes their situation look better or feel better or whatever, you know? It's just human nature. Just like most people's virtual worlds are a lot better than their real worlds, you know? In their real worlds, they're broke and they're fucking shot out. But on social media, they're fucking, the belle of the fucking ball. I mean, of course you're gonna want to be the belle of the ball over the fucking shot out. Everybody would. But at what cost, man? At what cost? You know? I think that Berto, but if misery loves company, then why the fuck am I alone? I don't know. I guess there's two ways to look at it. But I know one thing. I don't do nothing to nobody, and I'm gonna get what's coming to me. My rewards in this life or the next are coming. I know that for a fact. You can manifest anything into reality. Trust me, I've done it. And I'm not gonna manifest no bullshit thinking about, killing somebody or going to prison. Then I actually will. What's up, Miracle Survivor? Where you been? I've been here talking shit. You can manifest whatever you want. If you tell yourself something daily, hourly, it will happen. But this is the thing about manifesting. You have to believe you're worth it. You know what I mean? You have not just say it, but actually believe you're worth what you're trying to manifest. If you do that, you could have whatever you want. You want a beautiful woman, then just tell yourself that. Jeez, you all right? Yeah, I got kids. My kids are old. My daughter has two. I have two granddaughters that live with me. Pretty much my kids. But yeah, I got kids. But my kids don't talk to me. Except for my daughter that lives with me. Because of the bullshit. What were we in the hospital for? I hate hospitals. Give me the creeps. Hospital, you go in there and you're not gonna leave. End up in the basement in shackles. Every time I see that El Cajon courthouse, I think, oh God. I hate going in there. Just because there's been a few times where I didn't leave. Well, I left, but shackled up on a fucking bus. I'm a firm believer in manifesting your whatever you want. A firm believer in it. Jeez, I'm sorry. Take care of yourself, man. You gotta take care of yourself. I worry about that too, because you're going through whatever and you notice a little something and it starts to lead to a bigger something. The older you get, no problem. I hope everything gets better for you. And it will. Like I say, manifest that shit. Tell yourself every day, this bullshit shall pass, Be like Gandalf on the freaking thing. This will pass, It will pass. It will pass. Every, every storm stops. The sun does come out again. Life does go on. And it's up to you, really, if you want to be stuck in a constant life of complaining and misery. You complain about shit and you do all that shit. It's just going to be your life, I listen to complaining all day sometimes at fucking work, and it's like, oh my God. And I remember doing it myself. I actually got so sick of hearing myself bitch. You know, every time I would bitch, I'd be like, oh, you know, just give me the. And I try not to do it. I try not to complain. I try not. I think the universe will bless you when you honestly appreciate everything you have. Whatever it is. If you only have a fucking cardboard box that you live in down on the corner, appreciate that cardboard box. And things will get better. Things will get better. But if you stay in that just spirit of, ugh, you know, you will stay there. Money. It has always been just a stressful thing for me, you know? If I didn't have so much money in my pocket, I would feel some kind of way, you know? Now, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Money comes, money goes. You know? Some days, some weeks are top ramen, and some weeks are fucking prime rib. It's just, you know, enjoy the prime rib when it's prime rib time, and enjoy the top ramen when it's top ramen time. That's all I can do. That's all I can do, you know? At the end of the day, what are your options, you know? Well, you could be like everybody else and piss and moan, but why? You know? Do you honestly think that person that you're complaining to, or whatever, that person probably can't fucking do shit either, you know? So I try to tell people that, you know, it's like gas prices. Everybody complains about gas prices, but what the fuck am I gonna do, you know? There's no point. Where, damn, look at C. Smith. What are you gonna do if you have an issue, a problem? Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been a train wreck the past 3 years. No bullshit. No bullshit. I've had my good weeks and I've had my really, really shitty weeks. You know, this is a really shitty week. And honestly, I'm just trying not to avoid snapping. Can I say I won't snap? No. Can't say it. Because I am literally on the verge of just snapping. Just going straight Incredible Hulk, you know? I need to get refocused, you know? Because I was doing really well, and then it just went to shit. That's true, and you know, better days. Better days. I was listening to that Tupac song, Better Days. Better days are coming. You keep telling yourself that, and better days will come. It's just crazy. You know, the way everything has just gone down the past few years has just been crazy. You know? I don't recommend at all quitting steroids, quitting pills, quitting Xanax, quitting methadone, all at the same time. I don't recommend it. I know you will. You're gonna get through it. Trust me. You're gonna be all right. I'm rooting for you. I guarantee I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for everybody to win. I want to see everybody win. Even people I don't like, I want to see them win. It's just it's just a, it's just a weird time, you know? It's just a weird time. You know, you see people bitching about this. Hey, that's better than no one. You know what I mean? I have people that, well, I don't know. I don't know what I have. I don't want to say I don't have people in my every day, because there's some people that seriously look out for me. They honestly check in. They they want to know if I'm all right and doing well. I do have maybe one person or two like that. And then, you know, I have a person that I'm with more than anybody, picks me up for work, and we're together all the time. And he has his own struggles. But I know if I needed anything, I could ask him. He knows if he needs anything from me, he could ask me, you know? So I do have people. I don't want to sit here and my daughter does try hard. She tries hard to look out for me, you know? She tries to take care of her. She tries to make sure I eat. She tries to do, do things that I just don't do on my own, you know? If it was up to me, I just wouldn't eat, you know? I just, I don't know why. I don't want to deal with it. You know, it's like, oh, fuck it. I'll do something. I'll smoke a cigarette. Eating has been such a stressful thing for me, you know? I worked out for so long, and I had to eat so many calories, chewed so much chicken breast to the point where your jaws just like hurts. 12 to 20 hard-boiled eggs a day. It just, eating got to a point where it wasn't enjoyable. It was just fuel, and just doing what I had to do. And then I started to get, you know, eating for pleasure, and then COVID hit, and there's certain things I haven't had since. Yeah, well, people can use just about whatever, to get rid of those horrible feelings, And, they use drugs, they use food, they use sex, they use people, and it always ends badly. People need to be happy with who they are and what they have. And I promise, life will be better if you're just happy and content with who you are, how you look, and what you have. Because what are you going to do? Say you're overweight or underweight, and you want to gain weight or you want to lose weight, then increase your calories or decrease your calories, But I think the society we're in nowadays, there's a need for that instant gratification. Man, I probably will. I mean, I've done just about every drug to known to man and done a YouTube video. I can't even watch the majority of my YouTube videos. Embarrass myself. I used to race them immediately, but then because I didn't monetize my videos, so I didn't get it. And then I was like, oh fuck it. Well, if that made 3 cents this month, that's gonna add up, right? That's gonna be eventually be $1. Who cares if I look stupid? I've already looked stupid like 5 million times, This is where I'm at in life. This is the wave I'm on. And instead of being frustrated or pissed off because somebody fucking straight takes a knife and draws a roadmap on my back, just take it. What are you gonna do? You can't slap everybody. Believe me, I've tried. Do I still use? Man, I used to be so honest about that, and now it's like, but yeah, I do. Not every day or anything, but I will dabble. I'm not gonna lie, man. I can't lie. I can't lie. Did I use? I didn't use today. That's all I know. Last night, I was at the casino. Different story. You know what I mean? So the whole sober, non-sober, I'd have to say no. I'm probably not sober, but at the end of the day, what does it matter? What does it matter? What I'm doing has no effect on anybody, you know? I was fronting for too long. You know, I was just fronting for too long. And people, my friends and so-called family will call me out. Not as their, you know, so I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna front on nothing. I'm not gonna exaggerate nothing. It's just, this is it. This is it, you know? But the drug thing, I'll never understand why people are so concerned what other people do. Yeah, if you're shot out and you need help, man. I look at it like this. There's people that do drugs. What up, B-Rad? You back? There's people that do drugs, and there's people that let the drugs do them. You know? Man, Oxycontin fucked me up. Methadone fucked me up. I don't think drugs are good. I'm not promoting drugs by any means. But I think we all need something occasionally, you know? Man, it's like that, B-Rad. It's just, for whatever reason, drugs and me go hand in hand. I can't go to the casino. Shoot, I can barely walk down the street without somebody asking if I can get them drugs, or if I want drugs. It's like, do you walk up to everybody and ask that? Because that's crazy if you do. But every time I'm at the casino, there's at least 1 to 5 people that ask if I want this. This other dude came up to me. It was a couple weeks ago, but he was trying to sell me. He said he had some Viking he was gonna sell me. I was like, sure, fucking, I'll take them. And then he shows me these. He gives me these pills, and I said, man, take these pills and get out of my face, or I'll fucking slap you, man. What are you trying to do? You trying to fucking rip me off? And he immediately goes into fucking turtle mode and disappears. But if you're gonna try to sell somebody drugs, and you're gonna try to sell fake shit or bunk shit, and don't do it to somebody that probably knows what the fuck they're looking at. You know what I mean? They're fucking people. You know? They're probably like fucking Tylenol or something. Trying to say they're Vicodin. And he was like, give me $20 for 10 Vicodin. I was like, nah, man. I got $10. I'll give you $1 a piece. Give me the fucking Vicodin. I probably would have took them all right then, but that's where the whole drug thing for me started, as a damn Vicodin. I didn't even use drugs. I was straight edge. I looked down at drug addicts. I thought they were the fucking scum of the earth, man. And then next thing you know, you're on El Cajon Boulevard, 4:30 in the morning, waiting in line at a methadone clinic. You know, that's what happens when you have that just closed-minded, you know, way of thinking. You know, all drug addicts are not pieces of shit. Drug addicts can be good people. You don't know. You know, I'll tell you who is always a piece of shit is a judgmental fucking little bitch, you know? They're always going to be a judgmental little bitch, you know? And that's the thing. People don't like the truth a lot of times. For whatever reason. It makes them feel icky or whatever, you know? Or they have to do soul searching, you know? I can take constructive criticism. You can make fun of me. I don't care. I'm at the point in my life where I don't care what anybody thinks. I really don't. I don't want my kids and family to think bad of me or anything, but what can I do? How can I control any of it? You know what I mean? And I've given people a lot of fucking reasons to think bad about me. And I gotta stop. I just gotta stop, you know? Because every time I do it, or every time someone does me dirty, and I just fucking unleash a horrible tongue lashing on them, guess who's the bad guy? Me. So, wait a minute. I give you a tongue lashing. You do me dirty as fuck. But I'm the bad guy? It's just so confusing, man. I'm a monster in a lot of people's stories. For whatever reason. Everybody needs that monster, you know? You need somebody that you put the blame on. I don't know. But, you know, my family is my family. You know, I'm not going to badmouth them. I'm not going to talk shit about them online. But, you know, they're pretty judgmental, you know? My dad was a preacher, and he's always, you know, the do as I say, not as I do Christian to me, you know? It was always confusing as a kid. You know, you'd be praising God one day and you swinging a belt the next, you know? It didn't make much sense, you know? But I hated my dad. I fucking hated him for so long. Just because of some bullshit that I went through that I would have never put my son through, and I don't understand how, you know, I didn't understand. But as time progressed, as I felt my kids were doing me dirty, and that's just the way I felt. They probably see it 1,000 times different, but I have more of an understanding for my dad now, you know? I still don't think, I still, like, wonder what the fuck, but, you know, it's more like he did the best he could with the tools he was given, man, you know? He did the best he could with the tools he was given. And what more could you ask? He tried, you know what I mean? And that's all you can do, man. You know, you have to understand that whether they're parents, whether you're kids, there's just shitty people. There's just shitty people. And you might get one for a dad, you might get one for a grandpa, you might, you know, what, but you forgive them. And you don't forgive them for them, you know? You forgive them for yourself. Because you need that, you know? You don't need to carry around all that bullshit. Trust me. It just leads to bad things, man. There's no point. There's just no point to it. If you could fix it, fix it. If you can't, just move the fuck on, you know what I mean? Just move the fuck on. Because you're going to sit there and you're going to be beating a dead horse. You're going to beat a dead horse, and you'll stomp that thing into the ground. And what do you get? You get a broken fucking foot. Good job. And see that? See? When I start positive thinking, lucky number three, $30. Right there. It's kind of a bummer though, $30. Whenever I get a $20 card, I think, you know what? The smallest prize on there should be fucking $50, you know? I think I have a issue with gambling. But I'm plus 10 for the day, so what do? I was at the casino. I brought $60. I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'll go. I was going to bed. I was trying to just chill out. And my daughter's friend was over, and he said, hey, she said, hey, you want to go with Joe to the casino? Does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, I was off. Man, I lost that $60 maybe in a half hour. And then the other dude that we were with gives me $10. Throw it in the machine. And then Joe hits for like $120. He gives me $20. And then I was up. don't go. They're very addicting. I love the casino. I was up $280. What do? My dumbass goes straight to the fucking high limit room. And I'm betting $10 a hand, $5 a hand. I ended up leaving with $60. The same amount I left in, or came with. Nebraska's a long fucking way. It's kind of like unsatisfying. I'd almost would have rather just lose the $60. You know what I mean? Than to have to. I was down to like $10, and then I threw it in this. Just the card ones, the sevens and it was just like, boom, 30, boom, 40, boom, 50, boom, 60. You know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am a lot of fun to hang out with, as long as I'm smoking weed. I'm not so much fun sober. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. Some people are fun. Some people are just fun in small doses, you know? If you could just sit in silence and not be uncomfortable, then you're my kind of friend. I hate, that. Nebraska? No, never been. I've never been north of Bakersfield. Check that. I was born in Minnesota, but we came here very, very young. I wouldn't know what it's, I've been there a couple times, but I'm California, straight Spring Valley, California. So I say I'm Californian, but my birth certificate says St. Cloud, Minnesota. But I've been in Spring Valley ever since. I love Spring Valley. I stayed with my parents for a while. And they live in Santee, which is a different part of San Diego. Man, you come to California, you don't want to leave. It's just how it is. And, Spring Valley is probably, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes from Santee, but they're completely different. Every city, they're not segregated, but certain people live in certain areas, Spring Valley is just pure everything. You know what I mean? There's everything. That's what I think sometimes too, is just a fresh fucking start, a change of scenery, clear your head. But will that fix anything? Probably. They say you need to do that, They say you need to do that to get off or whatever, but, I've come to the realization that some people just don't get out of this life. You know what I mean? You just don't. This is your life. You're going to just ride it out, Like I'm in a machine at the casino, and I'm going to pull out at 20. Oh, I'm going to pull out at 15. Oh, I'm going to pull out at 13. And then you get to a point where it's like $6. You're just like, nah, I got to fucking ride it out. There's no point in taking this somewhere else, That's kind of how I look at it. I'm at that point now where I just got to ride it out. Hopefully I could fucking straighten the ship, get the train back on the tracks. I can. It's just, I do things for spiteful little bitch reasons, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna get back at you. I'm gonna get back at you? I'm gonna get high as fuck and go waste all my money. Well, who are you really getting at, It's just stupid. It's just stupid. You need a purpose. You need to focus. I had a calming, just a peaceful feeling the past week where it's like I get frustrated, but I can calm myself down. I have been able to calm myself down. I would just fly off the handle and until I end up fucking running down the street or in the back of a cop car. Now I could calm myself down. And you know what? I don't care anymore. I just really don't care. Me caring and me putting so much work into a situation or a thing has really backfired on me. It really has. And I'm not blaming anything on anybody. My life is fucked up because of me. My decisions, my choices, not my parents, not my family. It was me, But the thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna fuck up my afterlife. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm gonna repay my karmic debt and I'm gonna do right by people, I don't want no smoke from nobody, I don't want to hear if somebody's doing okay or not. I hope they are, but it's just, I don't want any part of anything, I try to stay out of all the, all the drama. Even like this, even like the prison genre on YouTube, man. It's like, I'm not in any of the cliques, I'm not on anybody's team. I don't care, I'm just here, doing my thing. I am 5'11", 6 foot. I have this argument all the time. I used to be 6'1". People say, "Oh, how do you shrink?" I'm gonna tell you how you shrink. My L5, L3, and L7 discs have no fluid in them. That's why I'm like 6 foot 5'11" now. It happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger too. But I am not a short man. I am not a tall man. I'd say above average. What else can you do, Sam? I mean, you taking off? You going to bed? I don't know what time it is, but I think I'm going to ride it out. I still got a bunch of shit to do. Short chicks are cool. They make you feel bigger. No worries, bud. Check out that picture, man. If you want a husky or a chowski, I'll hook you up even better, man. They are cute ass puppies. I would go get one right now, but I would cause a straight ruckus. I'd have to bring them all in, Check out my Instagram, ValleyRyan13. I posted one of the puppies with me because it was a straight crybaby, and it wouldn't stop crying until I picked it up and it rocked the damn thing back to sleep. There was 2 of them that I had to do that too. Adorable puppies. Cora's right here laying on the floor. I kept her from the last litter. She is a sweetheart. Just the sweetest dog. I kept her and Blue from the last litter. So 2 of the dogs are my responsibility. And those 2 dogs are right here with me, I wouldn't dump my dogs on nobody. I wouldn't, just, when you ask me, what are you going to do with your dogs? Are you going to take it? I wouldn't ignore you. I spend so much time trying to get my point across and try to get people to understand me that I think it backfires, I just come off looking bad. So instead of complaining about all the bullshit people put on me, I'm just gonna fucking do it, man. Let the chips fall where they may, you know? What the fuck? They're dogs. They didn't ask for any of that bullshit, you know what I mean? They didn't ask for a bad owner. And I can't do a dog dirty for, someone else's mistake. It's hard. I want to call the fucking pound and just have them picked up. But, you know, I like the dogs. It's just hard. It's just fucking hard. 17 dogs. What the fuck? You know, yeah, they're puppies, but still. They eat, sleep, and shit. Who's got to deal with that? I gotta stop trying to understand how somebody could do some shit like that. Because it drives me crazy. You know? It drives me crazy. Man, I love pit bulls. I had pit bulls my whole life. And then I had a male Zeus, and he got cancer, and I had to put him down, and I'll never get another pit bull because of that. I just can't, you know? That shit was traumatizing. I still see his face. Like, I couldn't go back with the lady to put him down. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I straight bitched out, you know? And as he's walking in there, he turns his head, and he looks at me, and that look is fucking burned into my brain. He just looks at me like, where am I going? What the fuck? You know, why aren't you coming? Now Zeus was a good dog, man. The best. I think he had some Mastiff in him or something, because he was like 190 pounds, or not 190, but 90 to 100 pounds. You know, he's a big ass pit bull. Pits or Staffordshire Terriers are usually, 40 to 60 pound dogs. So I'm sure some Mastiff or some American Bulldog or something got in there. He was a big dog, but just the absolute sweetheart. My kids were little then, and man, they'd be on him, pulling his ears, smacking him in his face. He didn't think about growling. He just stood there, took it with a smile on his face, you know? Yeah, we had two. We had a red-nosed Kayla and Zeus. Kayla lived 19 years, man. She lived 19 years. And she was another sweet dog, too. She was another reason I can't get a pig. They were partners, you know? And when Zeus died, we had a couple other dogs that, Chihuahuas, and I can't remember the other one. But they weren't, and it was crazy, too, because the way she like curled herself in like this little teeny ball. Like she almost knew I was going to have to, deal with it, because that was hard, man. Your dog, you have to go bury it in the backyard, and but she was a good dog. She was a good dog. My two fucking dogs right now, they're straight monsters, man. Straight monsters. They're still kind of puppies. They're a year old, but monsters. Yeah, it's hard not to. I never even wanted to do dogs again, but one thing leads to another, and, now I'm glad I did. These two fucking dogs and my son's dogs. My son was staying with us when this whole fucking shit show started. And, man, I got to see Blake the other day. God, I love that fucking dog. She just mauled me when she saw me, you know? Me and that dog, me and all these dogs, we have been through the fucking ringer, you know? I got Chowskis now. Half Chow, half Huskies. Blake was a Husky. And Murphy. Those two were fucking, they were my saving grace at a period of time in my life, you know? Dogs, they're so much better than people. So much better. So much more loyal. So much, you could say whatever you want to dog, do whatever, but you know what? They're going to understand, okay, whatever, and they're not going to hold it against you, you know? People will hold everything against you, and they'll hold it against you for years, man. Like, years, you know? They won't turn on you. Your own blood turns on you. Trust me, they do. Ain't no fucking dog gonna turn on you. You should see her right now. She's on her back with her legs in the air. Just loving life. She's been dealing with... she's been dealing... she's been dealing with those puppies. And she hates it. She hates it. Poor dog. I gotta bring her back here with me. We both hide in here from the damn puppies. The puppies are monsters. They're pure monsters. But they're impossible to get mad at. They're impossible to get mad at. They're so adorable. And they love you so much when you go in there. I mean, you just get mobbed. They're going to be adorable dogs. If you have Instagram, check out ValleyRyan13. There's a picture and a whole bunch of cool quotes. But there's a picture of me and one of my puppies yesterday. I got to put some up. I haven't even advertised. I don't even know how I'm going to fucking sell them. It's like people give you a hard time now for breeding dogs and having, you know. I don't know how the hell you sell them. Did you see the puppy then? I haven't seen you in a minute. You didn't like it. Got like 2 likes. I mean, come on. One dog had 6, one dog had 7. So there's 13. That fucking Chow is a straight horny bastard. He walks around here with his fucking red rocket just like it's the thing to do, you know? There you go. See? That's looking out. You gotta look out for people. Because then people look out for you. Yeah, it's crazy. Chow walks around his house like I do. All fucking hard dick and worried mind. It's late night. I can say those things. I always do that. I mean, strangers and newcomers, they get a little annoyed, but they deal with it. Someone asked me last time, like, what I wore during yoga. No, I go straight butt naked at yoga, you know? The people get a little weird at first, but they accept it and they move on. Can you imagine fucking doing some hot yoga, dude? That'd be so weird. But it probably is a lot more comfortable. I went to hot yoga one time and I damn near died. That shit damn near killed me. Man, nah, I'm too fucking old. Man, the old Dago Viking should have done a fucking OnlyFans. For sure. He would have made a killing. This Dago Viking, not so much. I'd be a hit in the fucking nursing homes and shit. But that's about it. I'm damn near 50. That's old. Nobody wants to see no 50-year-old dude doing that kind of shit. They just don't, you know? Even though I do look more better than half the 20-year-old dad bods that are running around there. I started getting a damn dad bod. I had to fucking cut that shit out. Nah, I'm 47 years of age. old ass man. And if you went by lifestyle, I'm probably 96. Too hard, too fast, too long, you know? I lived that James Dean life. Die young with a fucking Greek god of a body. You know? I don't like sexy ass men with tattoos, personally, but that's just me, you know? Only thing is, James Dean did die young, you know? I didn't. I know, watch, my luck is just my. See, I say shit like this and it ends up happening, but I'm gonna end up, okay, not being able to walk, my dick can't work, and then just, what's life about? You know, you can't walk, you can't, you know, what? It's, I give anybody the permission just to come choke me out from behind and kill me. You got, you remember that fucking, what was his name? Kevorkian, that doctor that always used to get in trouble for killing people. Why is that illegal? If someone says, hey, you know what? I'm fucking sick as fuck. I don't want to be here no more. I'm too chicken shit to kill myself. Why can't a doctor do it for him? I don't get it. They have just, they took off the chains, but everybody's still a slave. I don't care what you say. You are. We all are. We all are. This fucking live is probably gonna lose me another 20 subscribers. I know I was playing with you. This is just my humor. Everybody likes a man like me until it's time to put cocaine in your ass. Then bad boys are not so. I'm gonna get in trouble for sure. You ever say something and think, oh no, I shouldn't have said that? I do it all the time. Everybody does, but they just don't, you know. Bad boys are used for a certain purpose, you know? They're to get back at somebody, your dad, your ex, whatever, that's what they use it for. Nobody likes to deal with the nonsense that comes with it. I think every person gets, like, you get to a point where, man, nobody's gonna tell me what to do. You know, I don't give a shit. Nobody is gonna tell me what to do. You know, it's just it can't happen. I went through that. I've been there. I did that. Been there, done that. You know, once I do something, I overdo it. Everything I do, from tattoos to working out, everything I've done in my life, I've overdone, and I've never went back. And that'll probably be that too. I'll never go back. You go through this point like, how am I going to do this alone? How am I going to do this alone? Because you've never been alone. And then you're alone for a certain period of time. Man, so do I. And you think, you know what? How am I going to not be alone? You know, I'd rather. Everybody needs some kind of social interaction just so you don't go fucking nuts, you know? But it's hard not to, you know, I'm selfish nowadays, you know? I'm selfish. It's me now. I've given all I can give. I really have. I don't want to give no more. I want to start taking. You know? I mean, what the fuck? How long do you have to give before you can get some take? You know? I'm ready for some damn take. Ready for some take.